going to sacrifice thousands of Iraqis, and we can't stand idly by and watch the world tragedy unfold in front of us.
My first demonstration, but I think it's really important to let them know that there's a massive amount of people who don't want this war.
You should listen to your people, George Bush, Tony Blair. The majority of people, they don't want war. So listen to your people.
You only contemplate war when you're being attacked. Iraq is no direct threat to the USA or Britain. So how they can go and sit in the House of Parliament and vote for a belligerent war, for an invasion, an occupation of another sovereign state is beyond me.
Political leaders become obsessed with putting down enemies in the fastest possible way, rather than thinking, we've done this in the past and it hasn't worked. Let's think of some other way to do it. Too often they're too worried about the next 5 years, not the next 20 years. And about thinking in the long term, and that things take a long time to sort out.
I feel really strongly that the next generation, I don't want them kind of growing up with a legacy of war.
Has to spend 1/10 of its tax revenue on defence while tripling the cost of a university place. We want grants, not bombs.
Just imagine if all of the money, all of the time, all of the effort that was put into attacking Iraq, if all of that had been put into fighting poverty and injustice, we might really live in a safer world. Financially and socially for many a year to come. The infrastructure
into an American colony. And the new Iraq is totally undemocratic. The new Iraq is occupied by a country with weapons of mass destruction. The new Iraq is a threat to its neighbors, Syria and Iran, and maybe other countries. And the most serious case of looting that is going on in Iraq at the moment is the looting of Iraqi oil by the American military.
We call this liberation! We call it occupation! We call this liberation! We call it occupation!
The war against Iraq was started off, the arguments were to stop terrorism. Then came weapons of mass destruction, and now we are told that it is to liberate Iraq and bring true democracy. Such arguments can be used for a lot of countries in the world. The poor and weak countries today are petrified because international law has been bypassed. Bypassing the United Nations, they have created and established a principle whereby might is right. They have established a new doctrine of preemption, which means any strong country can attack a weak country just on the basis that at some time in the future it could pose a threat.
The US has to go! Britain! US has to go! The US has to go! Britain!
We think it's important that we as Australians living in London highlight the Australian government's role in this illegal occupation and protest here at Australia House as part of the general demonstrations against George Bush. A killer comes to town.
George Bush, Uncle Sam, Iraq will be your Vietnam. George Bush, Uncle Sam, Iraq will be your Vietnam.
So listen to us, Tony Blair. Listen to us. George Bush is crazy. Probably you are not yet as crazy. So listen to us. You are causing chaos and anarchy in the world. You are letting loose thousands of young men and women who are willing to die and are willing to kill innocent people with them.
إن وجودي اليوم بينكم في قلب لندن يجعلني أنقل إليكم تحية الشعب العربي في مصر بكل قواه السياسية. الشعب العربي في مصر الذي يقف ضد العدوان الأمريكي كما وقف ضد الصهيونية التي تحتل فلسطين العربية. الشعب العربي في مصر الذي خرج في مظاهرات عارمة في أول أيام الحرب يوم 20 مارس وامتلأت به شوارع القاهرة وميدان التحرير قلب العاصمة المصرية الذي تحول ولو إلى يوم واحد إلى هايد بارك كما هو الآن، والذي نرجو بالنضال الديمقراطي أن تحصل شعبنا العربي في كل عاصمة على هايد بارك كل يوم في كل عاصمة عربية.
I just want to say to the Iraqi people that I'm sorry you've been put in this position, and I don't think the British people are supporting their leader. So it's not Britain who's against you. This is not a war that Britain is fighting against Iraq. It's a war that Tony Blair and his supporters are fighting undemocratically against you. And please forgive us for not being able to do as much as we can, and for voting this person in the first place when we were unaware of what he was capable of trying to achieve.
I was actually overwhelmed by the support that British people have given peace-loving people and the Iraqi people. They have seen through the ploys that Blair and his spin doctors are trying to cover up the fact that they are just going after Bush and after his greed and the oil companies and the multinational companies that want to rob and kill our people. I think British people have come to see through those lies, and they've come out in their millions, and I'm very proud of them.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uncle Sam, Iraq will be your Vietnam. George Bush, Uncle Sam, Iraq will be your Vietnam. We on the left in British politics never accepted the jingoistic slogan of my country, right or wrong. When our country is killing children, defenseless women and children,